How you doing? This is Jazz for oldfashionedhealth.com, and today we're going to mix it up a little bit. We're talking about a lot about book reviews, a lot about different interviews, a lot of fitness. Today we're going to go back into the meal bag. We're going to have a little meal right here, a healthy shrimp scampi. That's right. So right here you can see we have all the ingredients. I've taken all the ingredients out in the measurements, which I'm going to go through in a little bit. But to start out with, what you're going to need is you're going to need some healthy whole wheat pasta. I have some fresh parsley right here. You're gonna need some chicken broth. Now the recipe also calls for multi-grain croutons. For some reason it's hard for me to find that, but if you can't find it, getting flavor crouton, that's fine as well. So croutons, a little salt, always of course olive oil, some garlic, fresh garlic, shallots, I think that's how you pronounce it. This is from the onion family. So pretty much you're going to use one. It's going to call for one shallot, and what you're going to do is peel it like an onion, and you're going to slice it thinly, pretty much. So it's called shallots. You can find it in the onion section of your grocery store. Also calls for jumbo shrimp. Got some pretty big shrimp right here. Really good shrimp right here. So it may be a little expensive. It's expensive protein, but it's really going to bring out the flavor in the dish that we're going to cook. This healthy shrimp scampi, right? So and over here we also have all the measurements. I'm going to go through that in a little bit. And also you're going to want a lemon, a fresh lemon I prefer, because you're going to use lemon juice and you're going to also use the lemon zest, so it's going to be the skin of the lemon as well. So this is what you're going to need. This is the healthy shrimp scampi. And as always, keep calm and meal prep. Alright, we're going to get into it in a little bit. I'm going to go through the exact measurements that you're going to need. So now that we have all the ingredients set aside, I've already measured everything out. Let's go through the measurements and show you exactly what I put down. So as far as the measurements go, this is about 12 ounces. So get about 12 ounces if you can. We're also going to have a 1/4 cup. That's 1/4 cup of multigrain croutons, if you can find multigrain. 1/4 cup of fresh parsley. You're going to have a tablespoon. It's not here right now. I'm using it. A tablespoon of olive oil. You're going to also have one shallot. And it's thinly sliced, so it's going to look like this pretty much. Then you're also going to have one garlic clove minced, which is already measured out right there. You're also going to have 3/4. You're going to have some shrimp, about 21 to 25 count of large shrimp, which we have right here. It could be a little expensive, but it's good. You're going to have 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So we're going to have our salt right here. There you go. That's going to be 1 teaspoon of salt. You're going to have 1/4 cup of low sodium chicken broth, which is right here. You're going to have 1/4 of dry white wine. So it's a little wine right here. Right here we actually have the blush wine. So this is going to be white Zinfandel that we have. But also a good alternative is the white wine as well. White dry wine, 1/4 of that. We're also going to have, let's see, what do we got for? We're going to have 6 pitted olives chopped up. That's going to be about 1 tablespoon right there of the 6 pitted olives right there. And I think the last thing is 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, which we have right here. So next thing we're going to do, we're going to start putting everything together and start this thing cooking. Alright, so we got our ingredients. The first thing you're going to do, you're going to put a tablespoon of olive oil in the pan and you're going to let that heat. After it's heated, you're going to take your garlic and your shallots, you're going to add that in there, right? So we're going to do that now. Add the garlic, shallots, medium heat. Now you want to have it in there until the shallots are a little soft. After that, about a minute or so, then you're going to add the salt and you're going to add the shrimp. Alright, now so we let the shallots get a little soft. It's been in there for about a minute. We're going to add our salt and the best part, the shrimp now. You're going to let this cook medium heat for a couple minutes. Make sure the shrimp is nice and cooked through and warm in that nice color.
So
now we got the shrimp going. It's got a nice little bubble to it. We're gonna add our white wine, our lemon juice, and our chicken broth right now. So after you add it, you wanna bring it to a boil, and then after that, simmer it down a little bit and let it cook for a minute or so. So let's go add them in here. All right, add a little white wine. Now I wanna bring it to a boil. So once I bring it to a boil, I'm gonna simmer it down for a little bit, for a minute, let it cook like that, and then move on to the next step. After this, it's pretty much you're gonna add the pasta, and then you're gonna add the parsley, the lemon zest, and the breadcrumbs as well. So now we're bringing it to a boil. So now we have it, I bring it to a boil now, so now I'm gonna reduce it to medium heat. And right here, I'm gonna add my pasta. Add too much. Work the pasta in there. Remember, this is at medium heat. So I told you to buy 12 ounces. The recipe calls for 6, but I said buy 12 in case, so that's why I'm putting half in there, about half in there. Right. You're gonna let the pasta get nice and marinated with the shrimp. We'll let that cook for a little bit, then we're gonna add the parsley, the lemon zest, and the breadcrumbs. And also the olives. So now we have the parsley, the breadcrumbs, and the lemon zest is also in here. So now I'm gonna add that in there. Alright. So what we wanna do is toss that, make sure it has a nice coating all around. And then from here, you wanna remove it from the heat. So after I get a nice coating all over, I'm going to remove it from the heat. Let it sit for a little bit. Then it's ready to serve after that. So I'm going to let it sit, get cool, and then just a little cool, still stay warm, and then I'm going to serve it. So here we are. The meal is done. Got a nice little wine, the same wine we use actually to cook the meal. We got a light, healthy shrimp scampi right here. So eating healthy doesn't have to be boring. You can get in the kitchen, mix it up a little bit. Personally, I don't mind eating the same thing during the week. That's just me, but I know a lot of people need variety. So, make a lot of this. This is shrimp. It's really easy to make. The hardest part of it is just getting prepared for it, taking the measurements out and everything like that. Once you have that down, maybe 10, 15 minutes to cook. It's pretty simple, so I'm gonna try it out right now. Yeah, smells really good. And by the way, pasta is my favorite food. Italian, love it. That is good. It's healthy. Now this is a healthy pasta that I can eat. I didn't use any butter, anything like that. It's gonna have a lighter taste, but you're not gonna leave really feeling bloated and full. Whole wheat pasta, shrimp, really good protein, glass of water or wine, whatever you prefer. You can also, if you want to make it a little spicy, you can also add red hot crushed peppers if you want as well. So, I had to go eat this, so I'm gonna leave you to it. Again, this is Jazz, oldfashionedhealth.com. Also for the shirt, there will be a link on the website. You can get one of these shirts, a lot of other different kind of fitness shirts and healthy shirts. This one is Keep Calm and Meal Prep. It'll be a link on the website called gymassassins.com. Feel free to take a look, purchase the shirt. Until then, stay fit, stay healthy, and stay mentally healthy as well. This is Jazz, oldfashionedhealth.com. Later. Are you getting some hot sauce on this? Man.